like a lot of you, wanted to do more, wanted to do better. So what we did is we started buying all of our clients a Mercedes for the housewarming parties. Okay, just kidding. It was actually a Rolex. Okay, I'm just kidding. But what we found is that 100% of the homes that we sold had a kitchen. I mean, that is rocket science stuff right there. How many of you believe that every home that has a kitchen, right? Okay, so every home has a kitchen. So what we decided is, how can we give something that has that Mercedes and Rolex feel and yet also be reasonable in cost? So what we started doing is we started giving a spatula spreader through Cutco. And Cutco is truly the Mercedes or Rolex of knives. And what's interesting is the housewarming parties were getting a lot of pub, and a lot of people introduce us as, well, he's the agent who does all the housewarming parties. But you know what? The housewarming party happens, what's after that? So we started giving spatula spreaders with our logos on it. And guess what? In the kitchen, there is the spatula spreader when we go over and visit. And here's the beautiful thing about this. First of all, it's 100% tax deductible. Now check with your CPA. My disclaimer is I'm not one. But it's 100% if you put your logo on it as a promotional item. That is a powerful added value.
And if your knives are damaged, as was my case a year ago, they replaced 3 of them for free.
Nothing. Yeah, 100% guaranteed, lifetime warranty. I'm sold on Cutco.
And the spreader is used at least once a day, probably twice a day, family of 4 times a day. It's pretty cool, right?
Totally. The spreader is it's like a magic tool. It really is, because people will use it for everything from dips to carrots to whatever it may be. So.
Let's run this promo, right?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Sounds good.